everybody, and welcome to the NECC Rocket League week number 8. My name is Bass in the Past, and joined alongside me in real life this time is none other than Hyferia.
Yes, sir. How's it going? How's everybody doing? I'm so excited for this. We're nearing the end of the season. We're here together. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be wild. It's going to be a frisky one.
This is going to be a very fun day full of some really good Rocket League as well, because we're starting off here with Concordia versus Colorado College, and this is not necessarily exactly the sort of evenness that you would usually expect here. The two teams are 1-6 for Concordia St. Paul. Meanwhile, Colorado College come into this one 5-1. Yes, the two teams are going to be pretty solid here as we're in the Emergence Black Division, but this could be a little bit of a one-sided affair.
It could be, but we've had time before, right, where that was exactly the case, and it turned out a lot closer than we initially thought. There's matchup, but there is a very, very big sample size right now. 7 games on the one end and 6 on the other. So we can make pretty decent conclusions on it, I guess. And I think this might just be over for Concordia for their playoff opportunity already. It's just for their pride.
At this point, that's kind of what we're coming down to, is that a lot of these teams here are not necessarily playing to try and make playoff positions, but they're here to sort of just play spoiler. It's the best way to put it. Exactly. They're trying to make sure that either if you're 6-1, or 5-1 right now as Colorado College are, you're going to be going into this one trying to make sure you have a good playoff position. If you're on the other side of Concordia here, you're trying to make sure they don't. You're spoiling them. You want to make sure that you put a little thorn in their side and annoy them enough that maybe they just don't walk away with a win here. But we got to figure out who's going to do that. So let's take a look at the lineups here today. Starting off with Concordia University St. Paul here. We're going to have Goosey, Chick Hicks, and Millimeter Peter here. And this is an interesting little, spread, especially considering sports psychology education and then teaching K through 6. So diversity amongst the crew.
Maybe everybody just turns into a coach afterwards. That could very well be the case. I can see that with these kind of lineups or with these kind of studies that they're currently doing, but they do need to start trending upwards. They have not necessarily had the greatest time thus far, so they do need to actually get up to that next level as well. But obviously they're not going to be the only team that we're fielding here today. They also need an opponent, and that opponent have a beautiful lineup as well. Dwayne has slimed a